What's up, everybody? Couch Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video. And not only were the MAGE leaks faked, but we got freaking trolled personally. And yeah, so we're gonna break it down and talk about it. The Game Leap website, though, is the best place if you want to climb, if you've been struggling this act, or if you want to make it to your highest peak. We got in-depth mechanical courses, agent guides, and tips and tricks that will help you dominate your games, including VOD reviews, breaking down the decision-making step by step so you can improve your gameplay. Do yourself a favor and go check it out in the links right now down below. Now, this is an actual first. This has not happened to this extent before, and yeah, we personally got trolled. Game Leap got trolled, I got freaking trolled, and the entire Valorant community got freaking trolled. Yeah, we covered the MAGE leaks before, but it turns out those were not as real as we initially thought. Let's roll the TikTok breaking it down here.
That's how I trolled the Valorant community. As you may know, the new Valorant agent MAGE was leaked, but here's what actually happened.
The new agent's abilities were completely leaked.
Break down the new MAGE controller leaks because all the abilities got revealed.
So it all began when I thought it'd be fun to create a MAGE concept, but took it a step farther than I originally intended. Step 1. I started with creating icons for MAGE. I just messed around until it looked good enough. I used the other ability icons as a reference to help design everything. Step 2. I made a template of where the abilities go. As you can see, I used Cypher. I then photoshopped out the abilities and blurred the bottom. Finding the right font for the text took some trial and error, but eventually found one very similar to the real thing. I reworded the text from the other agent descriptions, put in the icons, and overlaid a gray background. Finally, I covered Cypher's icon and arms. All I did was full screen the image on my computer and I took a picture from my phone. I thought to myself, why not post it on Reddit and see how far I can go? In the first 48 hours, the post got over 500,000 views with a 97% upvote rate. It quickly spread all over social media platforms. We will not have to wait even longer until Riot actually confirms the new agent abilities. But not to worry, as the real MAGE is going to be even better than what I've made here.
Not only did this guy completely fake the MAGE leaks, he made it look incredibly legit. I mean, honestly, it actually looked more legit than any other leak we've seen to this point. Some of the abilities seemed pretty crazy, but we just assumed that Riot was getting more experimental. And because he matched it up with the pre-existing lore, it basically like made sense, right? But he completely faked the whole thing, and MAGE does not exist like that. Now, MAGE definitely does exist as a character, and we do know that MAGE is most likely going to be a freaking controller, and that's almost guaranteed at this point. He completely faked it all. Not only that, he included a goddamn clip of me talking about the fake leaks that he orchestrated, and he put it all together in a video like a motherfucking diabolical son of a bitch. Now, he actually pranked everybody. Like, he really got everybody. Like, every single article was written about it. Even Valor Leaks was tweeting about it. And yeah, he got us too. He got actually everybody. Now, of course, the leaks are always leaks, right? There's no guarantees. And we've even had legitimate leaks that were changed after the fact. But this was just completely orchestrated by one guy. And in the future, we have to be more careful that we don't, you know, look at a leak and just think it's probably real. And then it turns out to be completely freaking false like this. Now, that being said, some of these abilities on the character, you know, they were interesting to say the least. I like the idea of a translucent barrier in some regard, but having like a bubble shield, Gibby type barrier, that was just a completely crazy step. We did talk about it in the previous video. And honestly, it makes sense that it's not in the game. I mean, a lot of pros tweeted out saying that it was just a little bit too crazy and that they would prefer not to go in that direction. And with power creep, some people were like, it was only a matter of time until Riot took a character in that direction, but it seems that that's fake. Doesn't mean that the real character isn't gonna be crazy as well, but we don't actually know what the real character has to offer. Now in the future, we gotta take every leak with a grain of salt, goddammit. If people are just gonna start doing this, I feel like, you know, people are gonna get even more creative with the goddamn leaks they're leaking out. It's gonna be really frustrating to, you know, get a little bit of preemptive news and it's just fake. But, I mean, at least it's something to talk about at the very least. And, yeah, let me know how you feel about this. How do you feel about getting JEBAITED? How do you feel about the character, the abilities, the made-up abilities? What do you want MAGE to have? Now, anything could happen. Yeah, there's just, you know, it's wild out here. But anyways, go to the Game Leap website, tips, tricks, guides, everything you need to pop off Dominate. And yeah, do yourself a favor and go check it out right now down below.